Good afternoon, and thank you for all coming out to honor an incredible leader, role model, father, Brigadier General John P. Hughes. Our family appreciates everyone in attendance here today, including Chairman Mark Kern and his wife Erin, General Al Lipinski and his wife Kathy, General Hal Kiesler and his wife Janet, as well as County Board Member John West and his wife Shirley. We are especially thankful, though, and grateful to all of the dedicated men and women of the 126th Air Refueling Wing, as well as all active and veteran military members here at Scott Air Force Base. You would say it was an honor and a pleasure to serve alongside you. We are all thankful to you and your families for your service. My father was with the 126th so long it became known as his mistress. 35 years to be exact. This coming Monday, he celebrates another 35-year important milestone. His 35th anniversary with my amazing mother, Ellen Hughes. Thank you, Mom. None of this happens without these ladies right over here, so let's give them a round of applause. My Aunt Nancy, my mom, my Aunt Kathy. Thank you all for coming today. It does mean the world to my father and this family. So let's get into it. This is a very special day, as this is an incredible KC-135 being dedicated to my father right here. This is the second oldest airframe in the whole entire military behind the B-52. Similar to my father's career, stood the test of time, it's endured many trials of adversity, and it's usually the oldest piece of equipment in the room. This plane's assembly began in 1956 as the 50th KC-135 to come off the assembly line, December 1957. Became a part of the 126th Air Refueling Wing in 2004 and has flown hundreds of successful missions. This plane was retired in March 2009 with 17,137 flying hours and is now proudly displayed in its permanent home at the Scott Heritage Air Park here. My dad left the 126th Air Refueling Wing to work in Springfield just a few months later after this happened. My father told me how proud it makes him when he looks at this plane, because he sees a symbol that created opportunity for him and his family make a better life for himself. To my father, family is related in blood but also in service. His wish is that this plane be a symbol for all of his family, blood and service related alike, because it takes effort of all to make any mission successful. My dad spent 35 of 42 years at 126th Air Refueling Wing and believed he served in the best of times. His nickname in the wing was Dad, and as a few of you present today are aware, his parenting skills sometimes not always pleasant, but in most of your cases very necessary. He is so proud of the people he mentored and strongly believes in all of their abilities. As previously mentioned, this coming Monday, Mom will have finally logged as many hours as the 126 with Dad. Or years, I mean, sorry. I guess it's the same math, though. So. I'm sure Mom and Dad are quite aware by now, 35 years is quite a long time. Although the 126 was quite a high-maintenance mistress at times, Mom was always willing to share him, and in actuality would really look forward to his deployments.
Absolutely.
She said their marriage survived as well as it did because he hasn't always been around to supervise, and we all know he thrives on supervision.
Yes.
But I really enjoyed working with Hal Kiesler, General Hal Kiesler, for quite a few years and holds him in the highest regard. Those years were so great, even maintenance group's favorite son Dexter received an outstanding review for his ORI performance. I'm sure General Kiesler remembers that one. My dad loves that story, by the way.
Yeah, he does.
There are so many members of the 126, both past and present, he really respects and appreciates, and thank you to everyone who is already out here today and everyone who served with him and in general. Please know what a wonderful blessing you are to my dad and this family. After retiring from the military, my dad thought really hard about what he would do next. Where could he go that's similar to the military, has great benefits, and it's virtually impossible to be fired from? He's been with St. Clair County ever since, and he greatly enjoys his work there. He first met his boss, Chairman Mark Kern, at Hangar 19 at O'Hare in 1998, along with Judge John Barasevic. Once again, through service, these great men came to resemble family to my father. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, John, for all that you've done for my father, our family, and this community. As many of us here will also be familiar, during the time my dad has been at the county, he really felt strongly about giving back to the military. 2015, he presented Chairman Kern with an idea to have a military ball and raise funds to support Scott Air Force Base and its surrounding military groups. As he sometimes appreciated my mother's verbal abilities, he recruited her to help make the military ball successful. And successful is exactly what he got. Over the past 4 years, it's grown to become very charitable. We raised over $20,000 to give back to the military community just this year, and that's in one night. Finally, we want to acknowledge his sisters, my aunts, Kathy and Nancy. You're the reason we are able to have this special event today. Thank you for all of your love and all of your support. We really appreciate it. My dad has been the foundation of our family, and I'm so glad we can recognize him in this incredible way. And it really honors who he is and what he's done for a lot of the people here, but just in general. He's a really great role model and leader, and I think this is a worthy acknowledgement of that. He wanted to be here so badly, but unfortunately his health does not allow him to be physically present. But thanks to my beautiful niece here, he's on FaceTime. So Julie's at home with him as well, taking care of him. So following this, we'd like you to take the time and please come by and have a little snack at the house if possible, since my mom likes to cook and Hughes love to eat. Come on. Come by and share a memory with him, though. He'd love to see all of you. Thank you, everyone, for being here today.
I'm Larry Strube, and I'm the president of the Scottsfield Heritage Air Park. Number of board members out here today. At one time, John and I were charter members of the Vice Club. He was the vice in the 126th Air Refueling Wing when I was the vice in the 375th. And during that time, he spent a lot of effort making sure that we got this airplane in pristine shape to bring out to the air park. One of the things we're going to do today, I've got a plaque here. We'll permanently mount this, but it says, in honor of Brigadier General John P. Hughes, thank you for your service, presented by the Hughes family and friends. We use this as a fundraising tool, but more importantly as a way to recognize some true patriots. We've got plaques out here for Congressman Jerry Costello and for Mike Leopold. Folks have really done a great deal to ensure the success of the air park. So we're really pleased to put that down in front of this so when people come out to visit. I've also got, since we know John can't be here, here's the portable version of that. Aww. We'll take it back home to John and give it to him. So again, we thank you very much for the donation. We thank you for all the work, John, that you've done to make this air park a success.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Larry. Thank you, Larry.